Let us learn about email writing. An email stands for electronic mail. It is the easiest way of communication. It is used in formal as well as an informal way of expression or writing. A formal email is official in tone, whereas an informal email is friendly in tone. Why do we write emails? We write emails to fulfill a number of purposes: for giving or taking information, for thanking or apologizing, inviting, accepting or declining a request or an invitation, or for any kind of personal or social reasons, we can write an email. Some value points that you must keep in mind while writing an effective email: always follow the format. Do not exceed the word limit of 50 to 60 words. An email is a short writing skill, or in other words, it is a controlled writing skill. Hence, it should be written on one page altogether. Always put your email in a box and draw the required lines. Write the information correctly as given in the question. Since an email is a short writing skill, mostly a 4 marks question comes in the exam. Format for writing an email: first thing is date, then you write from. From means the email address of the sender. To, the email address of the recipient. Recipient is the one who is receiving the email. Then comes the subject. Subject highlights what your email is all about. It is followed by salutation, body of the email, and a complimentary close at the end. Let us talk about the subject. It should be short, specific, simple, and to the point. It should only consist of important and informative words. Put it well, because the recipient would see the subject of the email first. So always remember that your subject should not be a complete line. Very short, few words would be sufficient for writing an appropriate subject. Salutation. Salutation means whom you are referring your email to. For example, dear mom, dear sir, dear madam, dear Neha, etc. Do not skip salutation, because each email is directed towards someone. Address the recipient in a manner that fits the relationship you have with them. Never use a nickname. Use dear sir or madam in case of a formal email, and you can use dear and name of your friend or the person whom you are writing an informal email to for an informal email. Let us talk about the body or the content of an email. It is an important and the main part, so follow a certain pattern while writing the body. Explain why you are writing. Don't use unnecessary information. Last line or at the end of the email, use question line. For example, is it helpful? Hope this is helpful, or do write back to me, etc. In other words, your body or content of the email should have an appropriate beginning and an appropriate ending as well. Let us talk about the signatory or the complimentary clause at the end. At the end of your email, use thanks, kind regards, sincerely, warmly, etc. And below your complimentary clause, be it regards or maybe sincerely, warmly, etc., write the full name. Use full name. You can also add contact information. If the information is given in the question, make sure to use the same information. If any information is not given in the question, you can write it from your own side. Now, let us talk about some do's while writing an email. You must identify yourself clearly. In other words, you should be very clear as to who the sender and the recipient of an email is. Write meaningful and an appropriate subject line. You must be able to distinguish between formal and informal situations so that you can write your email accordingly, keeping in mind official or friendly tone. Prioritize the information in order of importance, like introducing what you want to write, telling more about the topic, and concluding appropriately. Keep the message precise and readable. Do not forget that email is a short writing skill and you must not exceed the word limit. Use simple sentences. The message should be clear. Use numbers, bullets, paragraphs to make the message clear and easy to understand. And one very important point, always proofread your message. Some don'ts while writing an email. Do not write hello or hi as your subject. Do not write about irrelevant information, particularly in formal communication. Do not give extra information deviating from the question. Do not use capital letters for whole words as it is considered as shouting in email language. Do not use unusual short forms or acronyms as they may hamper understanding. Let us look at a sample email. Your friend has received a prize in an inter-school debate competition. Send an email congratulating her on her achievement. You are Nisha and your friend is Anubha. So in this question, Nisha would be the sender and Anubha would be the recipient for the email. Let us look at our email. As you can see, I have enclosed the email in a box, and even though you would be writing an email on a notebook, register or your answer sheet which already has lines, I would suggest you to draw a line after writing date, from, to and subject. It makes your email look more presentable. Also, first we write the word date and put a colon. We will write the date as shown, 10 July 2020, follow the same format. Then we write the word from, put a colon, and we write the email address of the sender. Then we write the word to, again put a colon, and write the email address of the recipient or receiver of the email. Then we will write subject, put a colon, and as I told you, subject should be very short. We will write an appropriate subject as per the question. So over here, the subject is congratulating you on your victory. Then we will write salutation. Dear Anubha, I am so happy for you. May you go on adding more feathers to your cap. I remember the last time when you had won, I was sitting right there in the front row. Honestly, you make me proud to be your friend. What a powerful speaker you are. And your arguments usually leave your opponents speechless. You deserve to win every time you are up on the stage. Well done again. If I am not mistaken, you have now qualified for the state level contest, haven't you? Well, you will beat them all again, I am sure. But this level needs very serious preparation and one cannot afford to take it easy. I know you will work harder. It is always a pleasure to hear you speak. Many congratulations on winning the debate competition. Do mail me a picture of yours with the prize. Hope to meet you soon. Do reply back to my mail. Regards, Nisha. Now here, dear students, when we talk of the content of the email, you can see I began with an appropriate salutation, dear Anubha. Then there was like an introductory sentence, description of the mail as related to the question, and an appropriate conclusion also. There is no need to leave a line, but if you think that your handwriting has a bigger font or you write in a little clumsy manner, you can always leave a line after the introductory line and before the concluding line. That is absolutely okay. Otherwise, there is no need to leave a line anywhere. But make sure to enclose your email in a box and do not forget to draw a line, always with scale and pencil, after date, from, to and subject. It will make your email look very, very presentable. I would also share a little tip with you. As a complimentary close, always use regards followed by the name of the sender for both formal as well as an informal email. I hope all the points for writing an email effectively must be clear to all of you now. Thank you so much.